So, a lot of people ask me, how do I drop a dress size? How do I get back to my goal weight? This is so common, and there are so many different aspects that come into it, and so many different methods we can do. I've got 1,000 and plus workouts I can give you, but today I'm just going to quickly run you through a complex. Now, if you haven't seen any of my stuff, a complex is one of my favourite methods to quickly burn fat, tone the muscles, and just strengthen the body. So, the way we're going to structure this complex is, you're going to go from exercise to exercise to exercise. So as soon as you complete all the reps for that exercise, move on to the next one. No rest, just go bam, 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 bam. All right? So the concept we're going to work with on reps today is we're going to go 8 for each exercise, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So once you complete all the way through, then you start again. Then you can have your rest though. So you want to do this 3 times. This is a killer workout. Really great for shredding away that extra body fat, toning up, and just giving you the right shapes and the right muscles. So for example, this is going to help with the glutes. So developing the nice bum. Alright, so we're going to get into it. So the first movement we have is a kettlebell swing. So you're going to create the movement from the hips, push the hips back and swing through. Okay? Really create that movement through the hips. Your arms are just there to hold the weight. It's an explosive movement through the hips. So a little bit of a squat, swing through. You want to use your glutes, you want to use your hamstrings, really create that movement. So it's not this kind of thing. It's squat in, swing. Squat, swing. Alright, so that's your first one. So you're going to do 8 kettlebell swings. You're then going to do a deadlift. So legs nice and wide. Same concept in terms of the kettlebell swing. We're going to bend at the hips, pushing the hips back, flat back, squat. So a deadlift is defined by the weight being in front of you. Below the hips. So, squat. So, coming down, pushing the hips back, making sure your knees don't go too far past your toes, and are tracking over the top of your toes. Squat down. Next, we're going to do a Roman deadlift. So, legs straight. Again, pushing the hips back, push back, touch down. Okay, just go till you feel a stretch in your hamstrings and come back up. Really important that you keep your back nice and flat during this, like so, and your legs straight but knees not locked. Very important, nice and soft knees. Alright? Next, we're going to bring the weight up here, and same movement as the deadlift, but the weight's up top. You're going to squat down. Push the hips back. Never start with the knees. Always start by pushing the hips back. Come back up. Okay? Keeping the weight here, we're going to do what's called a good morning. So it's the same concept as the Roman deadlift, but holding the weight here. Changes the loading pattern. So back nice and straight. Push the hips forward. Coming down. Back flat, push the hips. Really work those hamstrings. Lastly, we're going to come down to the ground. So we're going to do a single leg glute bridge first. So one leg up in the air, leg close to the bum, lift up. So you're going to do 8 each leg, really driving through the heel, really trying to push through the glutes and the hamstring, up, and then you're going to do 8 double legs. Alright, looks a little bit funny, really great one for developing the butt and adding a nice shape to it. So that's a simple complex for you. it is quite a task. So start with a nice light weight, even on just a couple of kilos. But what you'll find is as you progress really quickly, it'll develop that cardiovascular. So your heart rate will get up, your breathing will get going. You'll find that you'll have a better fitness from doing these kinds of concepts. You'll also find that you'll quickly start to drop body fat really, really quickly. This is one of my favorite methods for dropping body fat and dropping weight. So that's all I have for you guys, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.